Illustration of data and networks shaping content. Algorithms curate what you see and do online. We like to think we freely browse Netflix or scroll on social media, but in reality, powerful algorithms are quietly curating those choices for us. Platforms like Netflix don't just passively offer a menu. Their recommendation engine actually decides 80% of what people end up watching. Amazon's system is similar. About a third of all purchases come from its recommended for you suggestions. In other words, these platforms are invisible architects of our daily experience. Every click, scroll, or pause you make feeds data into a giant machine that predicts what you'll want next. Before you even realize it, you've been guided to the next show, product, or post. It isn't magic or mind reading, it's math and code. But the effect is the same. Your digital world is being sculpted by algorithms, not just random chance. As algorithms learn what captures our attention, they tend to double down on more of the same. This creates filter bubbles. We see a narrow slice of information that reinforces what we already believe or like. For example, if you click on health articles with a certain slant, soon most of your newsfeed will be filled with similar viewpoints. Over time, you'll rarely see differing opinions or unexpected ideas. In politics, this leads to polarization. Each side only hears echoes of itself. In media or shopping, you end up in a comfort zone of content. Imagine walking into a global buffet but only being served the same four dishes. That's what personalization can do. It makes life easy, but it also makes it predictable and limiting. We literally eat the same diet of content on repeat. In short, echo chambers make us think we're in control of our interests, but actually we're just enjoying the dishes the algorithm keeps serving us. Behind your screen, even your viewing habits and clicks are logged to tailor content specifically to you. Beyond narrowing our options, algorithms actively nudge us using tricks from psychology. They exploit common cognitive biases to steer our decisions in subtle ways. For instance, have you noticed only 3 left in stock alerts on shopping sites? That's scarcity marketing. It creates a fear of missing out FOMO, so you hurry to buy. Or the customers like you also bought suggestions. That's social proof, making you feel that buying X is the popular choice. Even the way choices are laid out uses choice overload to steer you. Instead of hundreds of options, you see a curated handful that the algorithm thinks you should pick from. These micro adjustments might seem like convenience, but they're carefully designed to maximize engagement or sales. Marketers have long used these nudges, from countdown timers to crowd whispering, and algorithms now automate it. The result: each click or tap feels like a free decision, but actually you're being gently pushed along a path the machine finds most engaging. In this way, algorithms tap into our weaknesses, like laziness, curiosity, or the need to fit in, to guide behavior on a massive scale. It gets even more profound when we realize algorithms are at work before we even see our options. In hiring, for example, many companies use automated resume screeners that filter out applicants by keywords and past history. If an algorithm has learned from a biased data set, it can unfairly screen out qualified candidates without a human ever laying eyes on the resume. One famous case was an AI recruiter that learned from mostly male resumes and started penalizing anything that looked female. In effect, good candidates were being tossed aside by unseen code. A similar thing happens in finance. Banks and lenders use algorithmic credit scoring models. On the surface, these seem neutral, but they rely on historical data that can underrepresent minorities or low-income applicants. Studies have shown such AI scores are less accurate for disadvantaged groups simply because there's less data on their credit history. The upshot is that these algorithms can unintentionally amplify existing inequalities. We also see algorithmic curation in what news or job ads get shown to us in the first place. We might never even get the chance to choose from the full menu of jobs, loans, or information, because the algorithm preselects a smaller slice for each person. In all these areas, the illusion of choice is shattered. What you're allowed to choose from was decided by an opaque system behind the scenes. So if this sounds grim, there's actually a silver lining. Awareness is power. By recognizing that algorithms are at play, we can take steps to limit their grip on our decisions. First, recognize the pattern. Whenever you see something like recommended for your top picks, remind yourself that these are suggestions based on tracking, not an objective choice. Ask yourself, would I have found this on my own? To break the bubble, Actively seek out different sources. For example, follow or subscribe to channels, blogs, or pages that you normally wouldn't, even contradictory viewpoints. Use browser bookmarks and news apps to find information off-platform. Many social sites let you switch to a chronological or latest posts feed instead of an algorithmic one. Try that to see a less filtered stream of content. You can also clear or pause your search history and watch history now and then to reset the recommendation engine. Diversify your sources. Follow people with varied perspectives. Visit subreddits or channels on topics outside your usual interests. Use manual modes. If possible, turn off autoplay, disable personalized recommendations, or use incognito mode to get unfiltered results. Question suggestions. Before clicking, ask why you're seeing a suggestion. Some apps now explain why they recommended something. Support transparency. Advocate for laws or features that force platforms to show unfiltered feeds or explain their recommendations. These steps help you stretch your cognitive muscles. It's like choosing from every section of that buffet, rather than only what the server brings you. Over time, practicing this can widen your horizons and make you less predictable to the algorithms. In the end, every step of awareness is a step toward reclaiming free will online. Share your experience in the comments. Have you noticed algorithmic influence in your life? How will you try to break out of your filter bubble? By talking about it and choosing consciously, we weaken the illusion and strengthen our own minds. Keep questioning, stay curious, and remember that just because something seems like your choice doesn't always mean it is. Thanks for watching Philosora, where we unravel the hidden rules of the mind. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-bending deep dives, and let's keep exploring the line between perception and reality together.